Welcome to the deep dive. We're jumping straight into how artificial intelligence is, well, really changing our day-to-day productivity.
It's happening so fast.
It really is. I mean, it's genuinely impressive. Some studies show employees using generative AI can boost performance by what, up to 40%?
Yeah, that's a huge jump. And the adoption rate is just phenomenal.
Get this. Nearly 40% of U.S. adults have already used AI. That's even faster than personal computers or the internet in the early days. Pretty wild.
It really shows how quickly people are seeing the immediate practical value in their lives, both work and home.
Absolutely. So for this deep dive, you've pulled together some great sources that all kind of point to this central question for our listener. How can AI genuinely optimize your life, personally and professionally, like right now?
Right. The goal isn't just theory, it's practical application. How can you actually use these tools?
Exactly. Not just to do more stuff, but maybe do the right stuff better with less grind.
Well, that brings up a key point from the materials, the difference between efficiency and effectiveness.
Okay, yeah. Define those for us quickly.
Sure. Efficiency is basically doing things well and quickly, minimizing effort. Effectiveness is about doing the right things, the
Yeah.
tasks that actually move the needle towards your goals.
Gotcha. Doing things fast versus doing the fast things that matter.
Precisely. And AI can boost both. It can automate those repetitive tasks. One study even mentioned a tripling of work efficiency with Gen AI.
Wow, triple.
Yeah, so it frees up your time. But maybe more importantly, it can offer insights to help you make smarter decisions about where to focus, better effectiveness.
Okay, so let's map out our journey here. We'll kick things off looking at the personal side, how AI can help organize your day, make better choices, that sort of thing.
hmm
Then we'll shift to the professional world. Think automation, creativity boosts, maybe even getting ahead in your field using AI.
Then we need to talk tools from the essentials.
Definitely. We'll cover some key AI tools you should probably know about. And finally, we'll try to tie it all together, talk about building your own personalized, AI-enhanced daily routine. Sound good?
Sounds like a plan. Where do you think the biggest immediate impact is for personal life, based on the sources?
It really seems like just getting a grip on your day. The planning aspect is where a lot of people can see quick wins.
Yeah, the daily organization piece.
Exactly. We're talking about tools like Notion AI, obviously ChatGPT, and Google Gemini, Notion AI, for instance. It's more than just notes now, right?
Oh, yeah. It's task management, project organization, even meal planning, apparently.
Right. It can generate personalized to-do lists, help you define goals, brainstorm ideas, and it has those cool AI features like summarizing stuff or pulling out action items.
And what's interesting is how they're becoming less like static tools and more like integrated thinking partners. Notion AI's strength is that workspace integration. Everything's connected.
Yeah, keeps it all in one place. And then you've got ChatGPT,
Hmm?
super flexible because it's all language, right?
Totally. You can ask it to create schedules, help prioritize, even act as a sort of accountability partner.
The sources had examples like generate a balanced daily schedule or simplify this complex topic for me. It's about how you ask.
That's a really crucial skill now, isn't it? Prompting. Knowing how to talk to the AI to get what you actually need. It's not always obvious,
Definitely not. And Google Gemini, that's positioned more as an everyday assistant. Yeah.
right? Especially strong within the Google ecosystem. It can tackle complex questions, help with weekly planning, create checklists.
And it does neat things like summarizing web pages, finding stuff in your Drive or Gmail.
Suggesting recipes, integrating directly with Google Calendar for scheduling, setting reminders.
So if you live in Google world, it's pretty seamless.
Exactly. That's often the deciding factor, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which digital environment are you already comfortable in? Gemini is great for Google folks.
Good point. And there are others too, right? The sources mentioned apps like Simplified, Flow Savvy, Dayflow.
hmm
They offer similar things. AI scheduling, smart reminders, calendar integration, each with maybe a slightly different flavor or focus. So the takeaway seems to be lots of options for planning. Choice depends on your workflow and ecosystem preference.
And they're all moving towards being more dynamic, adapting to your day rather than just being a static list.
Okay, so planning is one big area. What about like those quick everyday decisions? Health, nutrition, shopping? Can AI help there too?
Yeah, this is where AI's ability to crunch huge amounts of data comes in handy. For health, it can, analyze symptoms based on information you provide, suggest possible actions, give access to health info.
Uh-huh.
It's even being used behind the scenes to speed up test results, Yeah. help personalize treatments, interpret scans, potentially even spot diseases earlier.
That's pretty incredible, but Crucial caveat here, right?
Absolutely crucial. Those sources are very clear. AI is a supplement, not a replacement for doctors. Always, always consult healthcare professionals. Don't rely solely on AI for medical advice, period.
Got it. Health AI, helpful tool, not your doctor. What about nutrition?
Similar idea. There are apps that generate personalized meal plans based on your diet, preferences, goals. Some let you log meals with photos, which is cool.
Yeah, photo locking sounds easy.
And AI nutrition chatbots can answer questions. Great for ideas, tracking macros, understanding food better.
But again, same caution applies.
Exactly. It's great for general guidance and ideas, but it's not a substitute for advice from a registered dietitian, especially if you have specific medical needs or allergies.
Makes sense. Okay, shopping. How's AI changing that?
Well, we're seeing more AI shopping assistants. They compare prices across different sites, give personalized recommendations based on your history, provide detailed product info.
Like Amazon's Rufus or Klarna AI, those were mentioned.
Yep, the idea is to save you time, hunting for deals, help you find things you'll actually like, maybe even cut down on returns because you made a more informed choice up front.
That sounds genuinely useful. Less hassle.
It can sift through way more data reviews, specs, prices than we ever could. So, potentially better decisions.
Okay, so the big picture for personal decisions. AI offers convenience, tons of information, but we have to be smart about it. Be aware of limitations, potential bias, especially for health and nutrition. Always check with pros.
That's the balanced view, yeah. Use it wisely.
All right, let's move on to building better habits and managing time. I think pretty much everyone struggles with this sometimes.
Definitely. And AI stepping in here too. The sources talk about AI habit tracking apps that give personalized suggestions, reminders, track your progress visually.
Which apps were mentioned?
Things like Reclaim.ai, AI habit tracker, Goalie, they often link up with your calendar, use AI for planning suggestions. Seeing that progress chart can be really motivating.
Yeah, visualizing streaks and stuff, I get that. What about time blocking? That's a popular technique.
AI can help automate that. Tools like Motion, Reclaim.ai again, Clockwise, they help divide your day into focused work blocks.
How do they automate it?
They look at your calendar, your task list, and intelligently schedule those blocks, trying to prevent you from getting overbooked, making sure you get breaks. Takes the manual scheduling headache away.
That sounds like a productivity game changer, honestly. No more staring at the calendar trying to fit everything in.
Potentially, yeah. And then there are AI productivity coaches.
Like an AI that tells you to stop procrastinating.
Sort of. Apps like KINDbot or Focus Buddy, they're trained on expert productivity advice. They can offer guidance, accountability, help you set goals, prioritize, maybe nudge you when you get stuck.
Huh. A personal AI coach.
Yeah.
Interesting. And reminders. AI must be good at that.
Oh, yeah. Beyond simple calendar alerts, apps like Unanoti, sorted AI use voice activation, intelligent notifications that maybe learn when best to remind you, automating appointment reminders, integrating with calendar smoothly, frees up mental energy.
So across the board, habits, time blocking, coaching, reminders, AI is offering more personalized, automated support for, like, self-improvement.
That's a good way to put it. It's moving towards being a partner in reaching personal goals, tailored to your specific needs and patterns.
Okay, really interesting stuff on the personal front. Let's switch gears now. Professional life. How can AI help automate tasks and, speed things up at work?
This is where the efficiency gains can be really dramatic. The sources really highlighted platforms like Zapier and Make.
Yes, the automation giants.
Right. They're leaders in no-code automation, and now they're weaving AI into the mix. They let you connect tons of different apps, email, CRM, social media, spreadsheets.
And automate tasks between them, right? Like if this happens in one app, do that in another.
Exactly. Sending emails, posting to social, analyzing data, managing leads, all without writing code. And the AI features add another layer, generating text, analyzing sentiment, stuff like that. Zapier even has an AI Zap creator now.
Okay, no-code AI. That sounds powerful, especially for people who aren't developers. How does that work?
Usually drag and drop interfaces, pre-built AI blocks for things like image recognition, understanding text natural language processing, or even making predictions based on data. It basically puts AI tools in the hands of, well, almost anyone.
That's pretty cool. So practically, what could a professional automate with this?
Oh, loads of things. Qualifying sales leads, doing initial customer support responses, data entry across systems. Think about all those routine, time-consuming things.
Right, freeing you up for the more complex stuff.
Precisely. The sources noted, Zapier might be a bit more user-friendly for simpler things, while Make offers maybe more power for really complex, multi-step automations. Depends on your needs.
So the rise of no-code AI is really democratizing this power. You don't need to be a coder to automate your work.
Exactly. It's about augmenting what we can do, getting rid of the drudgery.
Okay, automation is huge. What about the creative side of work? Writing, brainstorming, even managing projects.
AI is making big waves there too. For writing, AI assistants are becoming common. Tools like Type.ai, HubSpot's AI content writer, WriteTR,
What do they do? Just write for you.
they assist. Drafting emails, blog posts, social media updates. They offer AI autocompletion, generate content from prompts, check grammar. A key thing is they can adapt tone and style.
Ah, so you can tell it, write this in a formal tone or make this sound friendly.
Exactly. Really useful for maintaining brand voice or tailoring messages. Huge time saver for anyone who writes a lot for work.
I can imagine. And brainstorming, getting those initial ideas.
Yeah, AI platforms can help here too. They analyze data, spot trends, suggest ideas for products, services, strategies. Think tools like IdeaNote. Grammarly has an AI brainstormer, Stratup.ai.
So it just gives you a list of
You
ideas.
can generate initial concepts, yeah. But, and the sources stress this, it's best when combined with human creativity and judgment. AI sparks the idea. Humans refine and validate it.
Right. Don't just take the AI's first suggestion and run with it.
Definitely not. It's a starting point. Now, project management that's often juggling a million things. How's AI helping there?
Task management, resource allocation, assessing risks, team collaboration. AI is getting involved in all of it.
Through what kind of tools?
AI-powered project management software, Asana, ClickUp, Motion were mentioned. They have features like automated task scheduling, AI suggestions for productivity improvements, even predicting potential project risks. Risk prediction, that sounds useful.
Yeah, identifying potential roadblocks early. It improves decision-making, communication, automates routine PM tasks. We're even seeing AI integrated into tools like Figma and Notion now.
So it seems like AI is becoming indispensable for creatives and managers alike, augmenting writing, ideation, project execution.
Pretty much. It handles some of the legwork, freeing up brain power for higher-level strategy and innovation.
Okay, we've talked possibilities, but what about real results? Are there actual success stories of people using AI to dominate their field?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
The sources gave concrete examples. Siemens using AI for troubleshooting manufacturing issues, Delta Airlines with AI chatbots for customer service, financial firms using it for fraud detection.
Those are big companies. What about individuals?
Yep, individuals too. Professionals automating spreadsheet tasks, planning complex travel, whipping up marketing content way faster using AI tools. It's happening across the board.
And the productivity gains are real.
You seem so. One stat mentioned was an 88% productivity boost for developers using AI coding tools. That's massive.
88%. Wow.
These stories, these testimonials, they really underscore the tangible benefits. The common thread is always increased efficiency and being able to focus on more valuable, less repetitive work.
So these examples aren't just hype. They show it's actually working for people and can inspire others to try it in their own work.
Exactly. Seeing real-world success makes it much more concrete and motivating.
All right, this is great. We've seen the potential in personal and professional life. Let's nail down the toolkit. What are the essential AI tools people should look at first?
Well, you got to start with conversational AI, right?
Hmm.
They're kind of the foundation for many tasks. The big three highlighted were ChatGPT, Claude, and Google Gemini.
Okay, recap us quickly. ChatGPT.
Known for versatility, ease of use, great for brainstorming, drafting different kinds of text, simplifying complex stuff, just a solid all-rounder.
And Claude. What's its niche?
Claude's got a reputation for safety features, being quite creative, and even able to do things like build interactive interfaces or design simple games. Strong on complex reasoning and quality writing, maybe with more guardrails.
Interesting. And Google Gemini. We touched on this.
Key strength, that deep Google ecosystem integration. Accessing your Gmail, Docs, Calendar. Good at complex questions, increasingly multimodal, handles text, image, voice. Great for summarizing emails, scheduling, creating content if you're in that Google sphere.
So the choice depends on what you value most. Versatility, ChatGPT, safety, creativity, Claude, or Google integration multimodality, Gemini.
That's a good summary, yeah. Then, moving beyond chat, those no-code automation tools are essential. Zapier and Make.
We covered those automating workflows without coding. Connects everything.
Right. And don't forget Notion AI within the Notion platform itself. Automating content, database stuff, right inside your workspace.
It's amazing how accessible these automation tools are becoming.
Totally democratizing it. Okay, next category,
Yeah.
creating stuff, media content.
Yeah, video, images, audio. What are the go-to AI tools there?
For video, Runway was mentioned, AI-powered editing, simplifies complex tasks, has innovative AI video generation features.
For images, it's got to be Midjourney, right?
Midjourney's definitely a leader.
Mm.
Creates incredible, unique images just from text prompts.
That-
Really powerful.
And audio, like generating voices.
11 Labs is a big name there. Creates super realistic, expressive synthetic voices. Great for narration, voiceovers, podcasts even.
Wow, so these tools are basically revolutionizing multimedia creation, making high-quality stuff accessible.
Absolutely. Huge for content creators, marketers, anyone needing visual or audio elements quickly and easily.
Okay, last toolkit category, dealing with information, analysis and retrieval.
Right. Information overload is real. Perplexity AI was highlighted here. It's like an AI search engine that gives concise answers with citations.
Ah, the citations are key, so you know where the info came from.
Exactly. Great for research. It keeps context and follow-up questions too. And then there's Chat PDF.
Chat PDF, what's that for?
You upload a PDF document. Could be a long report, research paper, whatever. And then you can just ask questions about the PDF content.
Oh, that's brilliant. Instead of reading the whole thing, you just ask what you need to know.
Pretty much. Simplifies extracting info from dense documents massively.
So these tools fundamentally change how we find and digest information. Direct answers, sourced info, easy PDF analysis.
Yeah, much more efficient way to cut through the noise and get the key insights. Super useful for students, researchers, professionals,
Yeah.
anyone dealing with lots of info.
Okay, fantastic toolkit overview. Now for the big question. How do we actually weave this into our daily lives? How do you start building an AI-optimized routine without getting overwhelmed?
Great question. The sources all advise, start small, don't try to boil the ocean.
Okay, practical steps.
Pick just one or two repetitive tasks, or maybe an area where you feel least efficient right now, something specific.
Like managing email or planning meals.
Exactly. Then explore the free versions or trials of some relevant AI tools. Play around, see what clicks. No big commitment needed up front. Focus on tools that solve that specific problem or give you an immediate time-saving win.
Makes sense. Get an early victory to build momentum.
Right. And as you get comfortable, you can gradually expand, maybe try another tool, another task. And learning basic prompting, how to ask the AI good questions, is really helpful to get better results.
And don't be intimidated.
Yeah, acknowledge that first step can feel weird or daunting. Small, focused steps make it much easier. Focus on the immediate benefit.
Start small, target pain points, learn basic prompting.
Got it. Okay, can you paint a picture for us? What might an AI-enhanced day look like morning to evening?
Sure, let's sketch one out. Morning. Maybe use Notion AI or ChatGPT to quickly generate a prioritized to-do list based on your main goals. Could use reclaim.ai to auto-schedule your morning routine exercise, meditation, whatever it is.
Okay, organized start, then work time. During work, use an AI writer like type.ai to draft some emails or a blog post outline. Have Zapier or the Scale. Make running in the background, automating data entry or social media posting. Need quick info? Ask Perplexity AI or query a report using Chat PDF.
So, leveraging AI for different work functions, what about personal stuff during the day?
Could use Google Gemini to find a quick recipe for dinner or brainstorm weekend ideas. Use an AI shopping assistant to compare prices for something you need to buy online. Use an AI reminder app like Unanoti for personal errands.
Seamlessly weaving it in. And the evening.
Maybe use Notion AI or ChatGPT again to summarize what you accomplished, reflect, and maybe draft a plan for tomorrow. Log your completed habits in your tracker app.
That example really helps make it concrete. You can see AI popping up usefully throughout the day.
Exactly. It shows the breadth of potential applications across different parts of your life.
But here's the flip side. How do we avoid becoming too reliant? Letting AI do our thinking for us, that's a real concern.
It's a very valid concern. The sources offer some good advice here. First, maintain a critical mindset. Don't just blindly trust or accept everything AI generates.
Especially for important stuff.
Absolutely. Health, finance, anything requiring real expertise or nuance, double check. Use your own judgment. Consult human experts.
Yeah.
Second, keep developing your human skills.
Like critical thinking, creativity.
Yes. Problem-solving, communication, emotional intelligence. AI is a tool to augment these, not replace them. Don't let those muscles atrophy.
Okay, critical mindset, keep skills sharp. What else?
Set boundaries. Decide intentionally when and how much you'll use AI. Don't let it take over everything. Make sure you still have time for focused, deep work yourself and for real-world interactions.
Yeah, I gotta avoid the AI bubble.
And finally, reflect regularly.
Yeah.
Step back and ask, is this actually helping my productivity, my
Yeah.
well-being? Or am I just using it because it's there? Adjust your usage based on that reflection. Maintain balance.
So it's about mindful, intentional use, being the master of the tool, not the other way around.
Precisely. Harness the power responsibly.
Well, this has been incredibly insightful. It really feels like AI offers these small, consistent daily boosts that can add up significantly over time, like that atomic habits idea the sources mentioned.
Exactly. Those small 1% improvements, day after day, they compound into major changes in productivity and effectiveness down the line.
So if there's one key takeaway for listeners eager to get started,
Just start experimenting. Pick a tool, pick a task, and try it. See what works for you. Remember, the best AI setup is totally personalized. It's about finding what fits your needs, your goals, your workflow.
and keep learning, right? This field changes so fast.
Absolutely. Embrace that continuous learning mindset. Stay curious, adapt as the tools evolve.
And we genuinely love to hear from you, the listeners. Share your experiences. What AI tools are you finding useful? How are you integrating them? Let us know.
And maybe a final thought to leave people with. AI isn't science fiction anymore. It's becoming a daily utility. How will you continue to adapt and integrate these evolving tools to shape not just your productivity, but maybe the way you live your life?
Yeah.
Something to ponder.